13, he came across a steam engine for the first time in his life during a school trip to one of Detroit's companies, and that's when his passion for mechanics became an obsession. And for the next few years, it became his new hobby. By the time he was 15, he had constructed his first steam engine. But his life took a turn when Henry lost his mother, Mary Ford, to a sudden illness. Henry had shared a deep bond with his mother and was closer to her than anyone else on the farm. Devastated by her loss, Henry's hate for the farm intensified. He began looking for a way to escape his situation, as the farm held too many memories of his dear mother. After turning 16, and against the wishes of his father, Henry packed his things and left the village in search of a new direction in life. At the time, Detroit was rapidly becoming a city of industry thanks to the steam engine, and the city was hungry for young engineers looking for work. It was here, in Detroit, where Henry would plunge headfirst into reinventing himself by learning everything there was to know about machines. He took a job at a streetcar manufacturing company known as Michigan Car Company Works. Unfortunately, Henry was fired only 6 days after he began. After being unemployed for some time, he found a job as an apprentice at the James Flower & Brothers machine shop, where he earned $2.60 per week. But it wasn't enough to cover his rent, so Henry made good use of his childhood obsession. He found a night job as a jeweler, cleaning and repairing watches 6 hours a night and 6 days a week for $3 weekly. Despite pulling so many jobs together to make ends meet, Henry would still study and experiment with machines whenever he had free time. In 1882, when he turned 19, Henry Ford decided to return home to Michigan. He still hated farming, so he did very little work there and spent most of his time playing and experimenting with the machines he found on the farm. Luckily enough, his father had purchased a portable steam engine, which had quickly become a norm among farmers. Henry spent most of his time with this machine and became so good with it that a neighbor at his father's farm paid him $3 to operate his steam engine for him, and from there, Ford's talent and gift for machines spread across Michigan. Word of Henry's talent reached the district representative of the Westinghouse Engine Company of Schenectady from New York, and so the company hired him. Henry's job was to travel throughout southern Michigan, setting up and servicing Westinghouse steam tractor engines. In the year 1885, Henry met Clara Jane Bryant at a New Year's Eve party and got engaged the following year. As a wedding gift, Henry's father gave his son 40 acres of land, but rather than turning it into a farmland, Henry had other ideas.